In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I transform this space from this to this. Recently, I've been thinking on how to get more productive with work, and nothing beat the idea of having a functional home workspace. I have always loved creative workspaces, and I would say it's a dream to finally have one. Having a home office or workspace is cool, but without a purpose or functionality, it's more like just an obsession. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you my 2 cents behind setting up your ideal home office. I'm going to be breaking down this video into 3 parts: the purpose behind my office design, the office tour, and lastly, tips for building a home office. The purpose of having a home office was not just only to work from home, but also to create content that I love. I love tech, visual arts, and coffee, so I wanted to create content that revolve around my passions. Having that in mind, I'll have to make my space dynamic in its functionality. That is, aside from doing jobs, I would have to make sure I can still maximize the potential of my workspace for content creation purposes. I wanted at least 3 angles to shoot from, and with a lot of research, I got this ideal design for the space. So I have this primary area section right here. I also have this section and also this section just in case I have, a guest on board and I would like to do like maybe a one-on-one interview or probably a podcast series. That could work. In a nutshell, I made sure I came up with a home office that served its purpose. Welcome to G Arena. From the get-go, I always wanted a dark theme for the office. Call me the Dark Knight. So I acquired more practical lights and house lights. I doubt if I'll ever turn the house light on. Jokes aside, I love working in dark spaces. It helps me focus. So the first thing you notice when you walk in is the artificial plants, the blue couch, and the wooden textured carpets. Then just like every other workspace, the work desk catches your attention. I paid so much attention to this section because it's literally where I spend most of my day for productivity. I work, read, and entertain myself on this section. I have 4 wall frames at the moment, and they all say a lot about my passions. All of them were AI generated, aside from this one, which I'm going to come back to shortly. The vintage camera says a lot about how I love to create appealing video content. The laptop represents the side of me that loves tech. I really love tech, and you'll see a lot of that in this channel very soon. And when you turn to the right, the Vector cup, you already know. This dude loves coffee. I picked the orange theme intentionally because I love its combination with literally every other color. Which brings me to the LED light glowing at the back of my monitor. I have had this LED light strip for quite a while now, and instead of spending more on buying the standard ones, I just thought about, for a start, rather than going for a trendy one that people use these days, I just said, let me just get a choker and use Velcro strips to just stick it to the back of my monitor, and it gives it that beautiful glow on the wall. My desk has a wooden finish with a monitor riser of same texture. One of my favorite desk prop is the snake plant I have had for a while now. I am obsessed with it. One thing you need to know about them is that they can stand whatever condition you put them, and that's why it's surviving on my desk. Same as this cute cactus plant gifted to me by my brother. Love you, bro. I also have this cute artificial plant sitting on my PC. Another of my fav is this lava lamp. My goodness, the way the lava moves within the liquid is so soothing, and it makes me calm. You should try having one and playing some lo-fi music in the background, coming out from a sound system like this soundbar by Hisense connected to my PC. For my PC, I use this LG 4K IPS monitor. I've been using this monitor for about 4 years and it has passed the test of time with its accurate colors. I use a mechanical keyboard with RGB backlights, and it's perfect for gaming because of its mechanical keys and soft press. Nothing beats mechanical keyboards for gaming. Yes, and I also use it for a lot of professional work. My mouse is the Rappo MT750S, and I would say is a Logitech MX Master Killer. A single charge can last up to 2 months, and it can connect to 4 devices all at once. And at half the price of the Logitech MX Master, it's a no-brainer if you're trying to settle for a professional mouse. And to the guy who controls everything here, the workstation himself, I think a review on this PC should have a video of its own. But for the sake of this video, I will summarize. I work with a Core i9 processor, 32GB DDR4 RAM, 1TB SSD drive, and a dedicated 11GB NVIDIA GTX 1080 Ti graphics card. For now, I think I'm still okay with the specs because it still delivers for gaming and working. For now, I don't think I'm looking for anything higher, but yeah, when the bugs go up, I can actually, aim higher. Everybody loves good things. I am not the most organized person, but one thing I can't stand is wires visibly scattered. And that's why cable management was very, very, very key while I was arranging my desk. I tried my possible best to get all cables out of sight and also made sure they were well arranged in cable trunkings. Just exactly beside my desk is a shelf where I keep all things camera, lens, and audio. The present state of this shelf proves I am not really an organized person. But to be fair on myself, I'm taking giant steps in that area. For the love of coffee, I just had to assign just one small section in my office. Yes, what's a G space without a coffee section? I know I don't have a coffee machine at the moment, but stay tuned. I also have this amazing frame gifted by my neighbor from my wedding that reflects 2 pictures of myself and my wife at the same time. I totally love it. Not to forget this amazing frame art I generated with AI. Above the table are these bar lights that add more beauty to the space in general. I believe that's one section I nailed, for real. Sometimes you just want to take a break while walking, and that's the essence of this couch right here. But a dynamic workspace wouldn't just settle for that alone. These sections can also serve as a one-on-one chat session or probably a podcast series. I am sure you noticed this frame. This picture was taken by my sister, Mofe Bamiyiwa, and it says a lot about my spirituality. On the ceiling, I have 5 spotlights that have been strategically positioned to enhance my video output. So I was really intentional about this roof light because I wanted to have less light sitting on the ground of my office because my office is a small space. I modified them with cardboards that I had perforated in between for light to pass through. I have one bouncing right here to give me some feel around these points. I have another one at this back giving me the backlights. I have this one right here, which is a Cobalt CL220R, as my key light, my major source of light that lights me up. Every other light you see in the background are practical lights to enhance my aero visuals. What's the background without these lights? This aero would have just been so boring. So if you're thinking about or contemplating about setting up a home office, or should I say workspace, you should make sure its functionality suits your workflow. If it's not going in that direction, then it's probably just maybe an obsession. Before you start on any project, if you want to set up a home office or you want to set up any form of space, make sure that in your head, you have that vision, you have mood boards, you have that, direction you want to go, and nothing is actually changing it. Because if you're confused about, different desires or how you want it to look like, while you're setting up, you might not even have any direction. So it is very, very, very good for you to have a vision, have it set up in your head, and nothing is going to stop you. Yes, I've done this. I'm glad about it. I'm okay with it. As time goes by, this place will keep, updating. I'll keep making changes here and there. In fact, I'm sure in a few days, I'm going to add in a few more elements to just, enhance or beautify my space. But that's not the major reason why I created the home office. Why I created this office was because I wanted to be more productive and I wanted to create a space where I'll be comfortable creating content. So let that be at the back of your mind first before you're thinking about a beautiful space. And I made sure that I took advantage of the little space that I had. So if you're trying to create a home office, make sure that you're very intentional about what you're trying to make, and you're not just obsessed about home tech, or should I say home offices, or home workspace. And that brings us to the end of this episode. I hope this motivates you to start setting up yours. You can also share your journey with me in setting up your home office, and just DM away. Thank you guys for watching. Please help this channel by subscribing and turning on notifications. Thank you guys for watching. Till I see you on the next one. Bye for now. Peace.